your wealth, your future. I don't do this alone. As your attorney, we work as a team to determine your goals and priorities and provide a strategy in an often complex, painful, and confusing time. Whether it's asset protection through pre- or post-marital agreements or fighting to protect your children, I'm here to help. My team and I bring decades of combined experience to support you and your family in all aspects of family and wealth planning, from estate and legacy planning to divorce and child custody issues to representation in complex litigation cases. Take a decisive step. We're here when you're ready. Remember, it's about your life.
Broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world. You are watching NowMedia Television.
Welcome to Community Shield, a program brought to you by the Houston Police Department. These facilities are our training facilities for Houston police officers. This is where we get our in-service training, where we get our updates, our legal updates, and just tactical training. And of course, where the cadets come and get their training as they prepare themselves to be police officers. Now, today, we're going to be covering a program on explorers. That's part of our youth training that we have with the Houston Police Department, our youth involvement, these bridges that we continue to build. Explorers is that window of opportunity to see exactly what the Houston Police Department does on a regular basis. Some of these students that participate in Explorers become police officers later on. They become the leaders of our community. So if you're interested in joining Explorers, you can call 713-308-3200 and speak to Senior Officer Guerrero. Now, how are you doing, man? Señorita Crystal?
Yeah. Hi, Crystal Davis here. How are you?
All right. So today you are part of this, the organizing of this training, of this competition we have going on with the Explorers. They've been learning all kinds of things at their individual stations, these students. Tell me a little bit about who makes up Explorers.
So Explorers is a program with the Houston Police Department. We have one of our youth programs. We have students from the age of 16 to 21 that they are trained by a specific post or station, and an officer at that station trains them on different scenarios in regards to law enforcement, and then they apply that training to the different competition and scenarios that we have. So today, our posts or our explorers are doing an in-house competition and applying those training skills to those scenarios and see how they fare at the end in regards to possibly competing with other agencies throughout the state. So that's what they do.
There you go. So we're going to go with Officer Guerrero. He's going to be welcoming some of the students already. So let's go to the classroom and begin with this awesome competition. You're going to see a little bit of everything. So check it out. Don't go anywhere. Community Shield of the Houston Police Department.
State competition is July, the end of July. I believe it's the last week in July. That'll be Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Something like that, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So we're looking at that. I'm also looking at nationals. I've got the support of my lieutenant and my sergeant. And I'm trying to take as many of us up there as possible. If I can take 40 kids, I'll take 40 kids to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. At the scenes, do what you've been trained to do, okay? Do what you've been trained to do. Everybody here that was your trainer was an officer. They've come through the academy. They've been through the academy. They know how to search. They know how to do this. They know how to do that. They all know how to do everything. They taught you. Do what you've been taught to do, because the judges out there, that's what they're looking for. The judges know the same exact thing that you're being taught. So do what you've been taught to do. Male search males, female search females, right?
Yes, sir.
What about a male searching a female?
No, sir.
Right. Unless there's extenuating circumstances, right? Remember, have fun, do the best you can, and let's see if we can't win first, second, third, or fourth, right? That's right. All right, here we go. Y'all ready?
Yes, sir.
Officers, YICS 8. YICS 8 for your radios. I'm going to dispatch over the radios. So YICS 8. Back to the cafeteria. Start dispatching in about 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. We are having an explorers competition within our own city. I've got about 11, 12 posts here within the city of Houston. And we've got 150 kids. Now, granted, they're not all competing. I've got about 30, 40 kids here that are competing today for the right to go to a competition outside the city. I will take the top 4 teams outside the city to a competition somewhere maybe in the Dallas, Corpus, or Fort Worth area, wherever I can find one. We have a state competition coming up also. We have a national competition. Maybe they get to go to that also, but we'll have to wait and see. But this is a leadership program, the Explorers. We teach leadership. We teach community service, citizenship. We get these kids involved in all kinds of stuff. So that's what we're here to do.
What type of scenarios are we going to see today?
You'll see different types of scenarios. It can be anywhere from a DWI to an accident to a disturbance, possibly a CIT, which is a mentally involved person. We do have building searches, robbery scenes, but there's all kinds of scenarios that we have.
Hello, my name is Francisco. We are an in-house competition today. We represent Academy Post.
Hi, my name is Gabriel. We represent the Academy Post and also represent the School of Aldine.
Yeah.
My name is Saul. We represent the Academy Post. We're in the in-house competition today, and we're just ready to have fun and take it on, learn some new things today.
So tell me, which is going to be the more challenging scenario you think you're going to be having today?
For us, I think felony traffic stop, just because we're a 3-man team today.
Oh wow!
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what do you think about the importance of these felony traffic stops? Is this a safety issue? What do you think about that?
I think it's more like of a safety issue, more like for officer safety, because obviously it's like for a felon, and you don't know a felon for what they have committed yet. So you need to be safe and tactical, so you can be go home at the end of the day.
All right, are we going to win today?
Yes, sir. Just come out and join us at the Explorer Post. It's a lot of fun, and you will learn a bunch of things if you do decide to join this career pathway.
Good morning. My name is Daniel Salinas. I'm the lieutenant at the Office of Community Affairs, and it is my distinct honor to be out here at the Houston Police Academy today. We're hosting an Explorer competition. One of my officers is directly in charge of the whole Explorer program for the whole city. So we have teams from all over the city competing to see who's the top. But the main thing is that there's no losers today. We're all winners. Everybody has the same mindset, honor, integrity, and respect in everything they do, including this competition. So we're excited about this competition, and let's see who wins.
Hi, my name is Brianna. We're from the Academy Post. We're about to crush this competition.
Woo! Well, I'm representing Academy Post. I've been here for about a year and a half, and I'm excited to go ahead and at it.
All right, so which is the more challenging one, man?
Maybe robbery.
Really?
Maybe.
Why robbery?
It just has more parts to it than any other scenario.
Wow. At least you don't got to do the offense report right now.
Yeah.
All right. What about my buddy over here? What's up?
All right. I'm Armando, representing 9726 here at the Academy. We're finna crush this, man.
All right. Go
ahead.
I'm Joan. I'm here with the Academy and my first competition, but I'm excited.
All right. So which one is you're going to rock and roll? Which scenario you think is going to be the best for you?
I think any police or traffic stop, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That should be easy.
So what's so critical about a traffic stop? You know that it's some of the most dangerous encounters that we have as police officers.
Yes, sir, but we got to be ready for everything. We trained for this, so I think we got it in the bag. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Good morning. My name is Sergeant Marcus Rylander. I'm with the Office of Community Affairs. I'm a supervisor with the Gang Prevention Unit and also our Houston Police Explorers program. Today we're hosting an in-house competition with our Explorers. And we want to encourage the youth to get involved, interact with the police, humanize the badge. And if you're interested in joining HPD Explorers, please give us a shout out.
Hi, my name is Chase Martin. I'm an explorer at Midwest 7277 Post.
My name is Abihai Cohen. I represent 7277 Midwest.
My name is Shmariyahu Cohen. I'm also here to support 7277 Midwest.
I'm Yehuda Cohen. I also support Midwest.
Alrighty. So, in terms and regards of which scenarios I think were going to be the most difficult, in my personal opinion, I think the disturbance is going to most definitely be the most difficult, seeing as that's also the biggest hazard to officer safety. Now, what I think I got completely in the bag, DWI. I've gone through it too many times. I got that secure.
All right. So any kudos to your trainers here?
Oh yeah, big shout out to my to our good officers at Midwest, Officer Brinson, Officer Stewart, Officer Torres,
exactly, Officer Bowie,
and Sergeant Hutchinson. Big shout out to them. They taught us pretty much everything we know.
Do you want to make an invitation for other youth to join Explorers HPD?
Absolutely. I actually have a video on it about it on our TikTok, which is Our Unique Family. If you'd like to go check that out as well, it has a whole entire thing about the Houston Police Explorers program.
All right, so tell me a little bit why.
Because I feel like it sheds a proper light on the police protocol. Because as of today, they got a bad rep going on with them, and I feel like this program lets the community get involved with police activity.
All right, good deal. Thank you, and best wishes on today's challenges.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We intend on winning this.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We got this in the bag.
We hope. 100%.
We hope. We got this.
How you doing? I'm Officer Guerrero with the Houston Police Department. I'm coordinator of the Houston Police Explorers. I'd like for you to join us on this journey with our Houston Police Explorers and through this day and the scenarios that they're going to be put through.
All right, that was Lieutenant Salinas. That was Officer Guerrero giving us some information regarding what we're going to see today. So let's go to our first scenario. This first scenario, my understanding, is about some sort of disturbance happening at a gas station. This lady threw a rock through a window at a gas station. There's the owner of the gas station is really upset. So we're going to check out these students, these explorers, these youth, and see how they're going to resolve this issue if possible. Let's check that one out.
The name of the Explorers program says exactly what it does. It allows young people 14 to 21 the chance to explore what it really means to be a police officer. That includes the purpose, mission, objectives, and proper techniques. After training, we test the young explorers in simulated real-life competitions, arrest and search procedures, dealing with domestic disturbances, processing crime scenes, and much more.
It's a great opportunity to build your confidence and just learn how to present yourself in public, not even as an officer, but as a regular person.
Your scenario, guys, okay? Mm-hmm. Okay, so an intoxicated female enters the convenience store to purchase beer. The clerk refuses to serve the female beer due to her being intoxicated. She exits the store, grabs a rock, and throws it through the window, shattering the window. Suspect is still at the location sitting next to the pumps. Suspect is intoxicated and knows nothing about breaking a window. Suspect states that she did not throw the rock and break the window.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Are ready?
Yes.
Go ahead and start the timer.
1016 to dispatch.
Dispatch, go ahead.
Can you confirm that address?
Academy Gas Pumps.
Academy Gas Pumps. Can you confirm that address?
That's clear. Intoxicated female on premise.
That's clear. 1016 to dispatch. Can we request K9 backup EMS and perimeter team?
That's clear.
Can we also, do we have any blueprints of the building?
That's negative.
What about any prior call histories?
Checking. Can you advise who you need the ambulance for? Need ambulance information?
Do we need the ambulance?
We might need it for the...
We might, yes, we will need the ambulance just in case for the intoxicated. Can we have EMS on standby?
That's clear.
Previous calls.
Premise history, several disturbances over the last several years.
Several disturbances.
Unrelated to this one.
Okay, okay.
Any weapons?
Do we have a description of the female?
Going to be a white female, short, white female with dark hair. That's all we have.
Do we have any weapons? Are any weapons known?
Unknown about weapons.
Unknown about weapons. That's it. You sure?
I'm good.
I feel like there's like one.
Is anybody else on the scene? Is a manager on the scene or?
The clerk is on the scene. He's your complainant.
Can we have a callback number?
Callback number?
Yes.
That's clear. Sending it to your MDT.
Okay, that's clear. Show us on scene.
Arrived on scene.
That's clear.
We'll take the clerk.
You take the clerk. You want to take the mail?
Yeah, I'll take the mail.
Okay. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, officer. I'm Officer Medina with the Houston Police Department. Can you explain what happened today?
So she leaves out, and I had to kind of, tell her that I'm going to call the cops if she doesn't leave. So she left out finally, and then as I'm cleaning up, the little mess she made, all I hear is a big shatter. Gunshots, so I don't know what's going on. Next thing I know, I see this rock kind of shattered the window, and then I called you guys out to let you all know that it was here. Unfortunately, I don't have any video surveillance. My video system just went down.
Okay.
And unfortunately, she was the only person here. There was no other customers here who could leave the information. So it's just absurd, and she's crazy. I don't want her on my property anymore.
Yes, sir.
I no longer want her here, and I am willing to press charges on her.
Okay, yes, sir. Can we pat you down? It's for your safety and yours, just to make sure you have no weapons, anything sharp that could poke, establish, hurt me or yourself. Is that okay if we pat you down?
Me down?
Yeah, just for our safety and yours. Yeah? Okay. Go right ahead.
Can you just turn it over?
Over here? I need you to step over.
My ID, man.
I don't check it. They're searching it. Don't you see? Oh, they need to be searched. I'm fine. I just want to do it just so we make sure that you don't have anything on you that maybe can hurt you or something. I don't hurt myself. We'll be all right. Okay, but can we just thank you, please? Look,
He's clear? Okay.
why you gotta call the cops?
Ma'am, step back! Ma'am, step back!
Get out of here, man.
Why don't you tell me that damn beer? What's wrong with you, man?
Calm down.
Oh, why
Crazy man, look.
I need you to step away. Why you putting hands on me? Because I need you to step away. Well, I won't have to. I won't have to put hands on you. Jackson's talking to boys.
My spot. I understand why I got pat
I
down.
need y'all to figure
I
out why
called
you
you
got
guys.
it.
You just call for service. I called you.
Yes, sir, I understand. We're just trying to make sure nothing else is happening here. Make sure that you don't have anything on you.
I mean, if I did, it's my business. I can. I'm in Texas. If I decide to have my gun on me, I can because I'm within my rights.
Yes, I understand.
Yes, sir.
It's just for our safety and yours. You say you work here, right?
Yes, I'm the manager here, man. What is your name, officer?
Officer Medina, sir.
Medina, I am the manager here. She came into my store. You can clearly see that something's going on with her. She's intoxicated. She's high. She's on something. And then I called you guys. There's a rock there. My glasses shattered. My store is in shambles. Y'all should be helping me.
That's what we're doing, sir. As you can see right now, we're putting her in handcuffs just to make sure that we're all safe. Really quickly, can I have your name, your first and last name, your ID? Thank you, sir. And they also asking some questions, saying.
What do you know the time of the incident? Just the time of the incident?
It's 8:19, man. It took you guys forever to get here. So it happened at about 7:30.
Let us make sure you're with us because we always will have to keep an eye on you.
I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him. I'm gonna run him.
These can come off and on. You doing okay? This just means that we're gonna.
10 Harry 16 to dispatch. 10 Harry 16. Can I run one person through NCIC, TCIC with a full CCH 21 sir warrants?
That's clear. Go ahead. That's clear. Stand by.
That's clear.
Okay. This text. Okay, I'm just gonna put on the gun, right?
Okay, your suspect's going to come back clear. No one's no warrants.
That's clear. Thank you.
What are we going to do with her? I want to press charges. I don't want her on my property anymore. I want her gone.
We understand, sir.
I want you guys to do your job and get her off and get out of here.
Yes, sir. What charges would you like to press her?
I would like to press disorderly conduct.
Disorderly
Look at that. She's a weapon on me. Y'all over here searching me. Disturbing the peace, disorderly conduct, vandalism, threat, terroristic threat. I want all that. I want to charge.
Yes, sir.
I want to charge for everything.
Does trespassing sound good to you? Like that? She doesn't have to come back to your property ever again.
Trespassing, verbal assault. I want to know she's talking to me, man. I am offended by her language.
Okay. Yes,
I am
sir.
offended.
Yes, sir.
I want her gone. I don't want her here anymore. I want her gone. Get out of here.
Sir, can you take your hands out of your pockets, please, for us? Thank you.
Okay.
She doesn't respect the police. Look at her.
Why don't you have respect for women?
You a woman?
Last time I checked, you thought I was a woman here. Shoot. Trying to get me.
You say you're the manager here. That's correct, right, sir?
I am the manager. You're not a woman.
What are you trying to do? Check and see if I was a woman?
Do you know the name of your boss, or do you have your boss's contact number?
Look, I'm at the Shell gas station. Over here off of 17,000 Aldine Westfield, here in Houston, Texas. I am the manager here. I have greater responsibility for the property while I am here. The owner lives overseas. He doesn't live here in the States. This is a Shell gas station. I'm sure you've seen a bunch of Shell gas stations around the city.
Yes, sir.
I'm eternally scarred, officer. But do I have any physically cuts on me? No.
No? Okay, so you do not need
thank God when
EMS.
she threw this huge, boulder through my window, that it didn't, the glass didn't break and shatter in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I need my eyes to do my job, officer.
Yes, sir. Okay, we could take pictures of the evidence. He said he's not really injured. Doesn't need EMS.
I'm just frustrated. I don't want to take it out on you. I appreciate the great work that you're doing for the community. I thank you all for the service you've done. We don't say thank you enough, so thank you for the great work that you're doing for the community and the citizens of Houston. I really appreciate it. I'm just frustrated because I know that I'll have to get this window fixed. I have to explain it to my boss who lives overseas, and he's going to be upset with me, and I don't want that coming out of my paycheck.
Yes, sir, we understand. And we're going to do our best to make sure this all gets situated. We're just going to try our best, sir.
Just get out of here, officer.
Yes.
I am just emotionally just distraught right now. Just get her out of here, please, and I'll just figure everything else out, okay?
Understand. We're just going to take quick pictures of the evidence and everything, make sure everything's all right, and then we'll be out of your way, sir.
She didn't steal anything, right, sir? Did she steal anything?
She attempted to purchase a beer, but I can tell that she was already high on something or drunk.
No.
And I do not want her in my store again.
Put her in perimeter team and take videos, take pictures of the evidence.
Why don't you go back where you
best, please. Or just put her in perimeter team and we'll come back.
Judge, so we're putting manager.
I don't want to hear it.
You got it? Or do you want me to do it?
Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, okay. Get his statement, because he is a victim out of all this, so we might want to give him a blue form. So make sure you get a statement. You know how to get their statements right. Put an X on all four corners of the sides, with the line at the bottom, with his whole signature. You write down a statement. First write down a statement, then put all four X.
Basically what happened?
Yeah, a statement. Ask him, can we get your statement?
But you guys that I observe here,
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Love's also going to talk to you guys about some stuff. Okay, the first thing when you came up and they started arguing, is there a reason y'all didn't separate them out of each other's view? Did you see how that they were escalating and calling each other names, making it racial, making it?
Yeah.
And you kind of got out of hand, right?
Yes.
You can separate your suspects. Do you think that that's going to make a difference? Did you
Yes.
notice when he was in the perimeter, what y'all call it? They stopped and she calmed down?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a lot of times if you can separate your suspects, you're going to kind of de-escalate your situation, okay? Another thing that we saw here, okay, you guys came in and stuff, but first thing you asked was doing the charges on there. There were no witnesses and there's no camera.
Mm-hmm.
So do you have any evidence that she's the one that did it?
No, just him.
Okay, and you did the right thing. You called the DA's office, and they're going to decline charges because you don't have enough evidence. But that doesn't mean you can't do a report, and it can't be followed up on later, right? So you guys got to be careful with stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay. Public intoxication, you don't have to have anybody's permission to arrest them on that. Okay, you can call a supervisor, get them and get with them, but that's a city charge. Okay, usually they're going to do a diversion program for it, but you can still take them into custody for something like that. You don't have to call someone else, okay?
Yes.
The possession of marijuana, it's not possession of a controlled substance, it's possession of marijuana. You got to call the DA back to get that charge, okay?
Yes,
So the most important thing is documenting the scene, everything that happened, putting his statement in, putting her statement in, so you guys, that if it goes to a detective, they can look at it. Most of the time, they're not going to waste their time on something like this with no evidence.
Yes.
Okay? You got people being agitated like that, if you get them away, then you're going to calm it down.
Yes.
She calmed down big time when he got away. But as long as you allow them to go that back and forth, they're going to do it because they're upset. He's upset his store just got busted. He's got to explain to his owner how he's got to get that fixed. She's upset because she's intoxicated, first of all, so she doesn't have a good mindset. But, to her it's unfair that you're taking her to jail with no witnesses, no evidence, and she's intoxicated. You're not going to get people to have common sense.
The biggest two things that you can take away from all of this is making sure that when you arrive on scene, that if the parties are escalating and they're fighting or whatever, arguing, you separate them, right? Like Officer Flores mentioned. But also, it's like divide and conquer. You got to communicate. That's the second biggest thing. You got to communicate with each other. One thing that I realized when it was these two officers, y'all interviewed me, that was fine. Did a pat down, that's fine. Because like they teach y'all, a complainant can be a suspect just like that, right? Yes. So you did right by searching me, making sure I didn't have any weapons in my immediate, area. Just making sure y'all communicate to each other effectively, clearly, and making sure that you separate the parties if there is a disturbance, and being on the same page.
Yes, sir.
Okay, guys. Good luck.
Thank you.
Y'all keep on, and we're going to get another team that's coming in here.
Y'all represent South
Appreciate
Central.
Thank you.
I'm South Central. Y'all represent well. Y'all next team. Take care.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Man, that got a little tense, right? Yep. They saw a little bit of everything. It was just a little crazy how it got out there. But let's hear them out. They got some interesting words to share. These youth explorers.
I'm doing this. I feel like we did pretty well. I mean, there's some things that we messed up, like communications, like they said, not separating them. I mean, I think it was just like the stress. We were just like overthinking about it too much. I mean, we did good. Yeah, in my opinion. I don't know about y'all. I think we did pretty well.
I mean, it's my first time.
It's her first time, but I think she did really well for her first time in competition. I think
we learned a lot though. Like for next team, we're definitely gonna
be more
on there. We're gonna talk to each other more.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Because we thought we put him on the scene, and he started talking. We were like, wait.
Yeah, that's because I didn't know. They thought perimeter team was something else. Now we know. Now we know for next time. Thank you.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was good.
Learn something new every day.
Thank you. Hey.
All right, I'm Julie Farley, and I was a volunteer out here. I was an intoxicated assailant that did damage to a storefront window and didn't remember it. And I had marijuana on me. So it was pretty interesting. The kids were really good. Say kids, yeah, I guess they are kids. And, the only thing was I was handcuffed, and that was kind of sore, but we did really good with yelling at each other. The store clerk played a great part, so he did really good. Oh, they're here. Oh, we gotta go.
The name of the Explorers program says exactly what it does. It allows young people 14 to 21 the chance to explore what it really means to be a police officer. That includes the purpose, mission, objectives, and proper techniques. After training, we test the young explorers in simulated real-life competitions, arrest and search procedures, dealing with domestic disturbances, processing crime scenes, and much more.
It's a great opportunity to build your confidence and just learn how to present yourself in public, not even as an officer, but as a regular person.
All right, I hope you enjoyed this one. It was a little chaotic. Thank you to the explorers from law enforcement and criminal justice, HISD High School. Thank you for your job well done representing South Central. Now we're going to go to a second scenario. This one is going to be a felony traffic stop. We're going to have my classmate, Officer Alfonso. He's going to be working with these youth. He's going to be doing the evaluation. So let's go check him out as he walks us through this felony traffic stop. It's going to be real cool.
How we doing? I'm Sergeant Garcia with the Houston Police Department of Sinai North. So I'm one of the judges out here. Our scenario is going to be the felony traffic stops, just pretty much on how we do our stops when we have a high-risk situation. And so we're going to go out here and take a look at how this is being ran currently right now.
Going.
Securing weapon. Placing it behind our patrol car for now.
Now because
Go ahead.
you're running on a traffic stop. We're not getting anything from me, so. Can I get a name?
Yeah, it's John F. Kennedy, like the president.
John F. Kennedy? Okay. All right, Mr. Kennedy. Well, give me a moment. A301 or A302?
8301, go ahead.
A302, can I get an NCIC, TCIC on a John F. Kennedy?
That's clear. Just be advised that your suspect comes back with a felony warrant.
Copy that.
Aiden, go ahead and confirm that warrant.
A302?
A302, go ahead.
Can I confirm that warrant is still active?
That's clear. That warrant is still active and it's out of a Houston case.
Copy that.
A301, show me placing the suspect inside our patrol car.
That's clear. Place your suspect.
Any remaining occupants, exit the vehicle. Do it now. Any remaining occupants, exit the vehicle. Do it now.
Run it. Doesn't matter.
Any remaining occupants, exit the vehicle. Do it now. With your back facing towards me. Do it now. With your right hand, lift up the collar of your sweatshirt and do a complete circle until I tell you to stop. Do it now. Higher, stop. Take 2 steps back. Do it now. Take 3 steps to the right. Do it now. Stop. Take 2 more steps to the back. Do it now. With your back facing towards the patrol car. Stop.
Want me to walk backwards?
Yes, ma'am. Thanks for your help.
If I don't fall.
Don't worry, ma'am. I got you.
Right.
Go ahead, the door. Right, now watch your step.
Hey y'all, this is Officer Jones, Houston Police Department, Office of Community Affairs. Right now we have our explorers doing a felony traffic stop. Looks like the vehicle's been occupied by 3 people. They're doing all the policy and procedures in regards to what to do to properly keep themselves safe and those citizens in the car. We're super excited, y'all. Come take a look at this.
I'm a man.
performing a full systematic search?
Yeah, so step up so make sure you unzip and pull it down.
Okay. Hey, good job again. You did a good job and stuff like that. All right, so obviously you did pretty good. You confirmed with the dispatcher your license plates and the description of the vehicle, so good job on that. You requested for backup, so good job on that. You advised the dispatcher of how many occupants. You advised the dispatcher of your location. Obviously, that's important in the event that something happens. We need to always know where you're at. Your firearms are pointed towards the threat, which was good. Everybody had good positions. You obviously gave good verbal commands of what you wanted the occupants to do, so that was actually good. You had your driver roll down his windows, turn his vehicle off. You had him driver come out of the vehicle. The only thing I didn't give you full points on was the fact that when you came out in the safe of handcuffing him. So we still handcuffed him right in the middle of that area over there. Obviously, when we want to bring him back in the event that another suspect comes out and we have to assess that threat, we're not right in the middle of that in there, and then we're now using your suspect as a shield. Obviously, that's not something we want to do. So let's bring our suspect back over to the back behind the vehicles. Then that way we can do our high-risk search real quick, and then we can get back into assessing our threat, okay? Obviously, the vehicle is still our threat, and that's what we want to maintain eyes on, okay? So that's just something to take in mind. Let's bring them back behind the vehicles. That way we can continue on with our search, okay? Obviously, you found the weapon, you cleared it, which was a good job with that. Okay. If that suspect takes off running, let's get on the air with dispatcher. Let's let dispatcher know what our description of our suspect is. Let's get other units to set up a perimeter, okay? We have Fox, we have K9, okay? Nobody's going to outrun our helicopters. Nobody's going to outrun our police dogs, okay, and our radio. So let's make sure we be mindful of that. We checked all the suspects, which was good. We verified the warrants. We did the tow slip. We did not search the vehicle. I don't know why we didn't search the vehicle. Maybe you guys had a lot of things going on and stuff like that, but obviously we have to search the vehicle. Incident to arrest, we have to search the vehicle to do our tow slip and stuff like that. If you would have known that there's still drugs and narcotics inside that vehicle that we missed because of that, okay? Do you guys have any questions for me?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So what you think about that? You know, the evaluation, the judge, Mr. Alfonso, he was taking notes, and he was able to debrief the students on what exactly happened, what were their goods and what were their bads, and what the improvements were. That was pretty cool. Now let's hear a little bit about what the students have to say.
Hi, my name is Aiden Ruiz.
Hi, my name is Aileen Gonzalez.
Hi, my name is Jose Luna.
All right, so we had a traffic felony stop here. I think we did overall great. I mean, there's always room for improvement, and thanks to these officers, we did find alternatives where this scene could have ran a lot more smoother.
Explorers?
Explorers is a great program if you really wanted to get into police officers. There's incredible officers here who teach you ways and get you prepared.
XPD! 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 XPD!
The name of the Explorers program says exactly what it does. It allows young people 14 to 21 the chance to explore what it really means to be a police officer. That includes the purpose, mission, objectives, and proper techniques. After training, we test the young explorers in simulated real-life competitions, arrest and search procedures, dealing with domestic disturbances, processing crime scenes, and much more.
It's a great opportunity to build your confidence and just learn how to present yourself in public, not even as an officer, but as a regular person.
All right, Houston, we are with the Houston Police.
Welcome, everybody. This is the Explorers program. It's a bunch of young high school students, young, eager individuals that have a interest in law enforcement and a law enforcement future. This scenario that we're dealing with today is DWI, driving while intoxicated. What these teenagers in high school are learning about are the dangers of DWI and how to identify someone that's driving while intoxicated. The scenario itself is based on approaching a vehicle and it simulates what an officer would see on the street. They'd see a traffic violation, some kind of a call for service. They are learning as you drive up to the vehicle or walk up to the vehicle and speak to the driver what signs of intoxication they would see, what they would smell, and upon seeing those signs of intoxication, then asking questions. They would do their 7-step approach of a vehicle traffic stop, identifying the driver, calling out to dispatch on what their location, what vehicle is being driven, and then upon speaking to the driver, investigating more what may be causing the traffic violation that they observed. Then they would get them out of the vehicle, speak to the driver. If they believe there are signs and clues of intoxication, they would go on to do field sobriety tests. After doing the field sobriety test and determining if there's intoxication, then they would make an arrest decision or even a release decision, all based on what they're observing with the individual driving the motor vehicle. Okay, so what we're doing here is this is what the Explorer program is going to simulate. They observed a traffic violation. They would drive up to a driver as they would in a real life scenario. They would then approach the driver, look into the vehicle, check for passengers, check for back passengers, then ask the driver questions, also noting what we would call signs of intoxication. You see his eyes droopy, closed, his eyes or his body relaxed demeanor. You'll see a passenger. Typically, when someone is going out in a group, you may have passengers that meant to not drive, and they were the ones that were being celebratory. Walk up to the driver, say, how you doing? Do you have a driver's license? Sometimes there'll be some type of incoherent statements made that, you know, in the person's head it might come out clear, but not to the officer, who was of sound mind. Again, trying to prove that loss of mental faculty. Sir, where are you coming from?
Home.
Where are you going?
Back home.
Back
home.
Coming
home.
from home, going from home. One thing that we teach officers and in the Explorers is the incoherent statement, something that doesn't make sense at the moment. Then we're looking at the... Sir, do you know who your passenger is?
He look familiar, but I don't...
Looks familiar. So again, that loss of mental faculties, they'll be hanging out with friends. Maybe they pick up someone at the bar and they think they know each other. They're giving them a ride home. All these different scenarios happen that to an ordinary person just doesn't seem right. And it's the officer's job to determine if they should or shouldn't be operating a vehicle, even possibly saving their life. You don't know who gets in your car. You don't know who you're going to meet out on the street. But again, once again, someone starts drinking, starts having a little bit of fun. All of a sudden, everybody becomes friends. Till later on, some tragic can possibly happen. Another reason why DWI is so important in preventing and getting off the roadway.
Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and drive.
All right, yeah. So a continuation, what they would do is they get him out of the vehicle. Then what we do is we do field sobriety tests. They would simulate doing field sobriety tests. We score them, we judge them, and then we just go ahead and encourage that participation and even influence them into continuing that interest in law enforcement.
The name of the Explorers program says exactly what it does. It allows young people 14 to 21 the chance to explore what it really means to be a police officer. That includes the purpose, mission, objectives, and proper techniques. After training, we test the young explorers in simulated real-life competitions, arrest and search procedures, dealing with domestic disturbances, processing crime scenes, and much more.
It's a great opportunity to build your confidence and just learn how to present yourself in public, not even as an officer, but as a regular person.
Cool. Now, let's go to a DWI traffic stop. We're going to go meet with Sergeant Corral. He is the expert DWI guy. He takes pride in all of this. So he's going to give us a synopsis of what he does and what is going to happen on this DWI traffic stop. We're going to go with these guys from West Side Division representing Explorers. Don't go anywhere.
All right. You and your partner were following a vehicle northbound at the 15,000 block of Aldine Westfield. You observe the driver slowly weave into the turning lane and then quickly swerve right to avoid a collision with an oncoming vehicle. You stop the vehicle at the 17,000 block of Aldine Westfield.
Okay, got it.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You guys will hang out back here and wait for any type of prompt from these guys.
Yes,
Okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
All right, driver on this side, passenger on that side. Lights are already on. You guys have already lit them up. We will start from you guys getting out of your car, approaching the vehicle.
Yes, sir.
Give me 1 second.
What's up?
If you want me to help you with your
Question. I walk up to the passenger window and just check inside the car. And okay.
Stand.
Stand like right here.
Right here, where they cannot see you.
Got you. Got you.
If you want me to help you with your
92G, I have a black Ford Fusion pulled over at the 1500 block of Aldine Westfield. License plate is King Henry Paul 1005. King Henry Paul 1005. Occupied one time.
Your location, sir?
The 1500 block of Aldine Westfield.
Stout 17. You remember?
All right, got it.
How's it going, sir? You roll down all the windows for me?
Hey, how's it going?
All of them? How's it going?
How's it going today, sir?
You were going down, you were going north in a southbound lane. Is everything okay? Go ahead and step out.
Sir. 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 Hey. Take your seatbelt off for me. Take your seatbelt off for me. All right. Step out for me. Step. Just step out.
Can I get back again? That's my location.
All right. Go ahead and send me.
Come on. Step out.
Can you check by?
You step over here.
Right here.
Go ahead.
So what's your name?
Okay. Sir, are you okay?
Keep your hands out your pocket.
Face me. Face me. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Can you stand up straight? Can you stand up straight?
You taking any medication?
He's yeah. I got him. Sir, hey, can you stand up straight for me? He's not good. You need EMS or anything?
Are you okay?
Hey, are you okay?
Can you tell me what's going
Face,
on?
turn him around. Turn him around.
If you
Oh yeah, you can get up. You can get him en route. Just get him en route. Sir, you good? Are you okay?
Do you understand what we're saying right now?
So we're gonna.
If you could take your hands out your pockets, keep them right here. Thank you. Just keep them like that, okay? Do you understand?
He is. He's. Thank you. Okay, sir.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir, hey.
Can I ask you a few questions? You can lean against her.
You can lean against the car.
Can I ask you a few questions? I just need a simple this for yes and this for no, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Did you drink anything tonight?
Yeah.
Yes. Is it more than one?
What did you drink? Was it beer? Go ahead.
And watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon. So.
Watermelon. Watermelon. What?
Watermelon. What was it exactly?
Oh, you know it's watermelon.
Okay. And where are you coming from?
Coming from the spot.
What? Okay.
What is the spot? Is it a bar? Your house?
I was in the car with my friend, and we coming from the spot.
Okay. So how are you feeling right now, if you don't mind me asking?
I feel great.
You feel great. Are you tired or anything? Don't follow me. Say it again. All right. All right, sir, can you stand up straight for me? Can you stand up straight? Can you stand up straight? All right. Come this way with me. Come this way. Come this way.
We're just going to do a few tests.
We're going to do a few tests on you, okay? And they're going to determine if you're like, okay. Okay? Okay? Do you understand?
Actually.
You got it? You want to do it?
Hold on. Keep talking to him. I'll ask him something.
HFD's arrived on scene and they're checking him.
Checking him?
Yeah, they're gonna check him for you.
Okay.
Okay, sir. So this is going to be final test.
Another one?
Yes, sir. Just one more. What I'm going to have you do?
The HFDs checked his blood sugar. They checked everything. He's fine. He's refused to go seek treatment.
What you're going to do?
HFDs leaving.
You're going to stand hands down by your side. You're going to raise the foot of your choice up 6 inches, about a $1 bill, up off the ground. And you're going to count 1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, so on to 30.
All the way to 30?
Yes, sir.
Oof. Six, 7, 8, 9.
Sir, do you feel, okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you can complete the test?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Okay, sir. That's it. Can you go ahead, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Right now, you're going to be placed under arrest because I have a suspicion that you're driving under the influence.
Yeah, I mean, do I get to talk to my attorney?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I want to see my. I need to talk to my attorney. You know, you're gonna be placing me under arrest. You know.
Judge, show me double lock and handcuffs.
Go ahead.
Dispatch 1 in custody.
One male in custody.
That's clear.
Got
All right, that's fine. You don't gotta put them all the way. Okay, scene clear. Time, sir.
15:21.
All right, you guys scoot over here. So, great job working together. Okay, some were a little more eager than the others. What happens on a scene is you were primary, you were his partner. Anyone coming after, you go through them. Hey, what do you need me to do? What do you need me to do? Okay, you guys are on top of that. Communication's the key. Okay.
Yes, sir.
License plate calling out. You always got to say what direction, travel, all that stuff. The only thing you didn't say was northbound. Okay, make sure details mean everything. You call for, hey, I'm in a chase, and you just hear the radio rustling. All anybody knows is you were at this 100 block. They don't know north or south, east or west, anything like that. Okay, outstanding. Calling out the plates, requesting backup. 7-step approach was good. Everything looked really good. Arrest decision for DWI was on point. I do have something that is questionable.
Okay.
You let him get in an Uber. He drove down the road when the Uber told him to get out, and it was time to him to, when he get to his house, he woke up mad and punched the Uber driver.
Right.
What do you think could have been a better scenario?
To just let him go to detox.
Okay. He gets home and he beats his wife because she's mad he was out with the homies. What is the better scenario? Let me ask you it a different way. Could he have been charged with anything?
Public intoxication?
Yes, public intoxication.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so something else you're going to charge with. DWI is on point. SFST, signs of intoxication. Everything was good with that. It was questionable. We could call the Uber. We could call. At the end of the day, the best option, put him where he can sober up and no one gets hurt.
Right.
Not him or anyone else.
Right.
Okay, all right. Good job calling the DA, explaining the way what you need for charges. All right. Great job. I heard it. I wasn't in this corner, and I'll let them speak here in a second. He wanted to get back in the car. No, don't get back in the car. Awesome. Amazing. You don't ever let anyone get in that car because you don't know what's in it.
Right.
Sir, where's your phone? Oh, it's in there. I'll get it for you. Okay? Great job on doing that. I want to applaud you guys for that because you never sacrifice officer safety.
Yes, sir.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
Yeah, I just got. You guys did a great job. Only one thing I would say is just distance. You know, whenever you guys were questioning this gentleman, she was standing. You were like right up on him like this,
ready to pounce.
Imagine if he was on some kind of drug that got him irate. All you had to do was just one swing and you would have been gone. You know, so just be. I know you guys were comfortable, but you know, I like your stance, your safety stance, and then for you, same thing, safety stance. Kind of keep the distance. You know, kind of keep the distance because you're literally right here up on him. You know, so that can be a little, you know, safety issue. But other than that, good job.
To touch on the safety, you don't put him in the car until after you search. That's what I was waiting for. Are you done? Yeah, I'm putting him in the car. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm putting him in the car. You got to search. And that's why I didn't address the shoes, because I didn't think you were going to go back and do it. You put him in the car, he's got a pill or something you missed, they're going to throw it on the floor. You know what I mean? Before you put anyone in the car and close the door, they got to be systematically searched. No ifs, ands, or buts.
Yes,
Okay?
sir.
You guys?
One of the best things that I've seen done is when you search me. You search me in the back. That was good. But it's something about this generation want to call an Uber all the time.
Right.
If I'm intoxicated, don't call me an Uber, because you're not guaranteed I'm gonna make it home.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Then the Uber driver is just an ordinary person like any of you.
Right.
You don't know his background. You don't know anything. I might not make it home. So, like he said, be careful calling the Uber every time a person needs a way home. If I'm intoxicated, definitely don't call me an Uber.
Right.
I might not make it home. But I think overall, I think y'all guys did a great job. What station y'all from?
West Side.
West.
Definitely, Uber is not the option when you have intoxicated people that have been involved in a traffic stop. Things can go wild inside that Uber car. So there are other ways that we deal with this situation, and I'm glad Sergeant Corral and the students were able to listen to that. So let's go and see what exactly was learned from these students from West Side Explorers.
My name is Explorer Howard from the West Side Police Explorer Post. What I learned today is don't be so eager to put the suspect in the back of the car. I just didn't want him walking around. He had unstable like walking and stuff like that. And yeah, that's, you know, I felt like this was a good scenario.
My name is Explorer Rayner, West Side Post. Today I learned better ways to stay safe for officer safety, not just for me, but for fellow explorers. For example, when he mentioned he can stick his arm out and hit us when Explorer Howard was putting the suspect in the vehicle, he could have headbutted him, just different ways to keep us, make sure we go home.
Hello, my name is Explorer Mercedes Gutierrez. I've been an explorer for the past 5 years. And one thing I've learned about doing this scenario specifically is not to always call an Uber for an intoxicated person. It's always best to just call for a different unit to take them to a somewhere where they can detox for the night and just make sure that they go home safe.
Hi, I'm Explorer Sergeant Randall. One thing I've learned, don't call Uber. Don't call Uber. Make sure you take them somewhere where they can calm down, where they're back normal. This program, it teaches you how to work as a team. I really do prefer young adults to join this program. That's it.
We are running out of time.
This has been a NowMedia television feature presentation. All rights reserved.
Hey, this is Michael Rager, the host of Biz Talk TV with Michael Rager. Make sure you join us every day, 5 p.m. Central Time, on all NowMedia channels and social media platforms.
Broadcasting live from Houston, from the space city to the world. You are watching NowMedia Television.